everybody! Today we're in the forest where I've never been before. There was a lot of fighting in this area and a lot of soldiers and civilians lost their lives here. I just discovered this forest and I've never been here before, and I thought, why not just go there and see if we can find something interesting. We just started right over there and I already found, I think, 7 or 8 lead bullets, post-war hunting stuff. So not interesting, but right now I found something from the Second World War. This is a 9mm bullet, probably fired by the MP40 or maybe the Luger P08 or Walter P38, something German. But yep, that's definitely World War II. Let's see if we can find more. Alright, so we keep finding those lead bullets. They give a very good signal, which is very irritating. They're just everywhere. I think I found maybe 20, but right now I just found a rifle bullet. I think it's German. So that's another World War II find. Alright guys, so right next to that bullet I just found another bullet, but this is actually a 45. So that's US, probably fired by the Colt 45 or maybe the Thompson. So we found a rifle bullet right there, probably German, and a 9mm German. And right here, a 45. That's very, very interesting. Alright guys, so in the same hole where I just found that 45, I just found another rifle bullet. Not sure if it's German or US, but yeah, we're not just gonna fire here without a reason. So someone was standing right here in this area and they wanted to kill him. Alright, so of course I found another lead bullet right over here, but right next to the hole where I just found the World War II bullets, I just found another World War II bullet. This one is a bit larger, as you can see, but it's definitely another rifle bullet. I think this one is German. I just keep finding those lead bullets. They're everywhere, unbelievable. But right now I just found this. Not sure what it is. Looks old. Band right there. Alright, so right next to it I just found this, and look at this. That's a very, very weird thing. Some kind of cooking thing. Look at this. Looks pretty old. Oops. You know what this is? This is actually a US World War II M1 bazooka rocket tail. As you can see right here, this is the back. There's the hole where the flames come out right there. And you can see the fins. It's completely bent right there. Yeah, this is definitely the tail piece. And right here you can see, that's the front. Normally the explosive head would be right there. And it's bent. So it was fired. I keep finding those lead bullets, which is very irritating because they're everywhere and I get signal. So it's very hard to find good stuff. But just keep on going. We just found this, which is awesome. See what I mean, guys? That's where I found the bazooka tail, as you can see. And right there, another lead bullet. Alright, this is a pretty strange item. Not sure what it is. Yeah, I'm supposed to turn this around, but I don't know. Looks old. Hey, guess what? I just found some more lead bullets right over here. But I actually had another signal. And look at this. This is actually a German World War II 8mm Mauser shell casing. And as you can see, the bullet is missing. But right there, we can see it wasn't fired. Probably took out the bullet maybe to start a fire. But we can see the date right there, 1936, I believe. S and a small star, which means brass. It's not in the best condition, but hey, that's the first shell casing. So, that's very interesting. Yes, I just found another German shell casing right next to it. Look at this. This one looks better, as you can see right there on the bottom. We can still read the head stamp. It only has a P right there, which is a German code. And right there, S and a small star. Lot number 58 and the date 1935. And again, this one wasn't fired, as you can see. Alright, this is very strange. Right over here, I just found 3 more German shell casings. And yeah, they're all not fired, as you can see right there on the primer, no dent. So I was thinking maybe they were practice rounds with the wooden tips, Maybe, I don't know. And they just threw them away. I just don't know. But it's very weird. Something very strange happened here. But right over there is where I found the bazooka rocket. So yeah, really wonder what happened here more than 70 years ago. But these are definitely 3 more German shell casings, which is awesome. All right, I just found these 2 items and they look very old. I'm not sure what it is. It's very rusty. And this one actually looks like it's exploded, but I'm not sure. I don't know if you recognize this. Please leave a comment. Actually looks like bearings right there. I'm not sure. Weird stuff. Alright guys, I just found 2 German license plates, which is very, very strange. And they're actually taped together. Probably some criminal related stuff happened here. It's a weird find. I just found a German life round. As you can see, there's the bullet. And right there on the bottom, you can see the factory code right there, P315 1935. Lot number 4, S and a small star, brass. A German World War II Mauser round. Alright, we're in the forest today, and as you can see there is a lot of wind. We do not have a lot of time, but I just had my first signal right over here. And look at that, that's actually, I think, a silver coin. That's unbelievable, that's the first find. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a silver coin. Let's see if we can find the date. Yes, I can already see it. Look at that right there, guys. 1938, 10 cents. It's a Dutch coin. Wow, that's amazing. That's the first find, a silver coin. This is very strange. I've just done a recheck on the hole and I had another signal. And I just found another coin which is completely falling apart. This one is actually post-war, 1950. And I found a World War II bullet in the same hole. That's very, very strange. So we found a silver coin from 1938, a post-war coin, and a World War II bullet. And look what I just found. A lock with a key inside. It's been here for a while. And the next find is going to be a exploded bullet, as you can see right there. Alright, today we're in a different forest. I actually found my first stripper clip ever in this forest. I think I was about 12 years old when I found it. I always wanted to find a stripper clip, and yep, I found one in this forest, which is awesome. Just found a piece of shrapnel right over there and just had a signal right here, and I just found this. I'm not sure what it is. It really looks like the bottom of a shell casing, but I'm not sure. Looks like the hole is not in the middle, so I'm not sure. Has a small hole right there as well, so weird object. Alright, next find is actually going to be a 9mm bullet, and as you can see right there, there is still wood around it. It's falling off right now, but look at that. So this bullet probably ended up in a tree. Alright, it looks like we found a position right here. This edge, and right over there I just found a piece of an old stove, so maybe from the Second World War. And right over here I had a signal, and look at this piece of shrapnel from a Flak 88. Pretty cool marking right there. Alright, just found another piece of shrapnel. This is aluminum. It's definitely part from a fuse. Here you can see the threads. Right over there is where I found 3 German stick grenades and a lot of ammunition in this area. Then I'm talking about hundreds of German live rounds. But that was years ago, and right now I had a signal, and look at this. That's actually a Dutch World War II shell casing, invasion of the Netherlands. Interesting find. Alright, so like I just told you, this is where I found the German stick grenades. Right over there, and right over here I had a signal, and I just found a German live round together with some German barbed wire in the same hole right here. The bullet fell off, and we can see the stamp S and a small star, which means brass. Lot number 166, 1936, and P is the factory code. Right, just had another signal and just found this small jar. You can see it has a marking right there. Vic, some water inside. Alright guys, today we are in Germany. Deutschland. I'm right next to a bunker right now, and the first signal is going to be this right here, a small tube. Could be everything, maybe from the Second World War, next to the bunker, so that's always interesting. Yeah, let's see what we can find more today. All right, so right next to where I just found the tube, had another signal, and look at this. It's a big piece of shrapnel. All right, guys, so this is where I just found that piece of shrapnel. Right over here is where I found the small tube. And right there, I had a great signal. And this piece of bunker was right there. So I removed that piece, and this was right underneath it. That right there is a US World War II fuse from a big artillery shell. And it's in very good condition. And yeah, that's amazing. It was just right there. And this on top of it, so a artillery shell exploded here somewhere in this area. The fuse came down here, and later the bunker exploded, and this piece landed right on top of it. How cool is that? Just look at this bullet that I just found. Definitely hit something. Alright guys, so I just found something very interesting right over here. A long time ago, I found a lot of pieces of aluminum here. And one of the pieces actually had an eagle with a swastika on it. And I never knew what it was until I watched a video from World War II History Hunter, great channel by the way. He was exploring bunkers, and then I saw the air filters inside the bunker, and I actually recognized the pieces. So this right here, what I just found, is a piece from an exploded bunker filter. So the bunker completely exploded, including the filters that were inside the air vents. There's still some yellow paint right there. Awesome, awesome, awesome find. Another signal right here, just under the leaves, a piece of shrapnel, a very, very nasty piece, as you can see. Alright, I just found this cool old bottle. It has some kind of a logo right there, and there is a cork in it, and it looks old. And right here it says Aachen. That's definitely a keeper, and it's complete as well. And the next find is going to be a shell casing. It's an M1 carbine, and on the bottom we can see the stamp. I think it's PC4, and only a 4 is 1944. Too bad it's broken right there, but it's an awesome find. Just found some more pieces of shrapnel right over there, and right here I found another piece of shrapnel. But this is actually from the German Flugabwehrkanone 88 or Flak 88. A lot of times there are actually eagles on these parts, so you always have to check them. Jawohl! And the next find is going to be a bullet, and it's in great condition. That is so cool. You know what that is, guys? That's not from the Second World War. This is actually older. This is an old horse buckle, and it's in great condition and complete. And that's another cool piece of shrapnel. US. Just found some more bullets right over there, and I just had a huge signal right here. And look at this, it's exploded. Probably came from the bunker, I think. And I just found a iron buckle. Maybe World War II, maybe older. Alright, I just found a shell casing right here. And it looks like I just discovered a position here. And this really looks like a German 8mm Mauser shell casing. We can see the head stamp right there, K. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, that's very interesting. Let's do some more detecting here. Alright guys, I just found another shell casing. But this is very strange. There is nothing, I repeat, nothing at all to see right there. No stamps. That is very, very strange. I don't know why. Alright, and this is number 3. I found the other ones right over there. So someone has been walking here and shooting his rifle. But this one has a stamp. Looks a little bit German right there, but I'm not sure. Alright, so I did a recheck right there. I had another signal right next to it. It's another shell casing. This one is different again. It has an S right there. It says 12 and then 97. So I'm not sure if it's 1912. And the lot number 97 maybe. They really look like German shell casings, but I've never seen this head stamp before. Same for the other ones. Unbelievable, that's another one. And this one is different again. This one actually says F right there. Or is it E? No, I think it's F. And then a 7 and 91. Very, very interesting. Guess what? I just found another one. I'm not sure what it says. But yeah, it's definitely the same caliber again. Alright, we just wanted to leave, and I had one more signal. It was pretty deep. And this is what it was. It's an exploded piece, and I think it's actually armor. Just look at this, how thick that is. It's unbelievable. Can you imagine the blast? So much force. to bend something like this. All right, a new day in Germany again. Just had a signal right over here, and the first find is going to be an M1 carbine shell casing. It's not even cleaned, and we can already see that it's gonna be in great condition, which is awesome. Let's see what we can find more today. This is so cool. Right over there is where I found the US shell casing, and I had a signal, removed some plants, and look at that, right on top of the surface. This is a French level shell casing. And the Germans used these. They captured French weapons and they used them. And yep, this is a shell casing, French. And a fun fact, these actually contained the first smokeless powder. So that's very cool. And yeah, it's unbelievable. It's in great condition. Right there on top of the surface, a French shell casing fired by a German soldier. All right guys, so as you can see, this is a spot where I just found the French shell casing. French/German, and I had another signal right over here, and I can already see that there is another shell casing. I think it's an M1 carbine. Yep, German shell casing here, US shell casing there. All right, so once again, this is where I found the French one, the US one, and look at this, another M1 carbine, just right there. Wow. And a piece of shrapnel on the same spot. So much history in this small area right here. Look at this, guys. You know what this is? This is a piece of shrapnel, but this is actually from the brass ring that's around the shell. You can see all the stripes. It's from going through the barrel, turning around. That is an amazing piece. Just found a piece of a horseshoe, very old, right over there, and I now just found a complete one. I just had a very good signal right over here, and this is what I found. It's a piece of an old strap. It's still a buckle on it. And as you can see, the buckle is in a very, very weird shape. So it looks like it's exploded or something. I'm not sure, of course. This old nail was in the same hole. Yeah, it's an interesting find. Just found some more pieces of shrapnel right over there and another M1 carbine shell casing. And just found this shell casing right here. That right there is a US World War II 30 cal shell casing. Probably fired by the M1 Garand, TW 1943. All right, look at this. Just found a button. Can't see anything on it. It's damage right there, maybe war damage, who knows. And look at this. This was found right next to it actually. It's a piece of a big artillery shell. And again, some more piece of shrapnel right over there. And look at this. I just found this huge piece of iron, and I'm pretty sure that this is from a big pipe from an exploded bunker. I'm actually gonna keep it. And that's another shell casing fired by a German soldier. This is another French level, which is awesome. Look at that, that's a live round. It's a M1 carbine, found right over there. And just look at the condition. Just cleaned a little right here. And right there we can see the stamp EC 1943. All right, I just found this button actually next to a big trench, but this is definitely older than the Second World War. It reminds me a little bit of the uniform buttons from Napoleon's army, that time period. And I found some more exploded pieces of shrapnel and stuff right over here. So right next to the trench that I just discovered, I found an M1 carbine shell casing. Last find is going to be this. I really have no idea what this is. It looks pretty interesting. Actually, it looks pretty scary, but yeah, looks old. Jawohl, 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 da sind wir wieder in Deutschland. We're in the same location today again, and we're gonna check out the German trench over there, Schützengraben. But yeah, I just started right over here. I turned on my detector right over here, immediately had a signal, and look at that right there. That's a German Mauser shell casing, and it's in wonderful condition. Just look at that right there. Wow, that's a great find. Alright guys, I just found this very cool small shell casing. It says Gecko right there, which is German, 7.65. It's a very nice small find. Just found a piece of shrapnel right over there, and right over here, that's an M1 carbine shell casing, and you can already see that it's in great condition. It looks like a stone, but I think it's a piece of shrapnel right there. Yep, pretty sure about that. Look at that. I just found another M1 carbine shell casing, 2 bullets, and a piece of shrapnel. And look at this one. Hit something, exploded. Alright, so I'm actually in the trench right now, and in the middle of the trench I had a signal. This is what I found, probably from an exploded bunker or something. Alright guys, I'm right next to the trench right now, and look what I just found. That right there is a German World War II military button. It's made from aluminum and it's really typical with the 3 holes. They use these for the Zeltbahn, the German tents, clothing, a lot of stuff, bread bags, yeah, just a lot of things. But it's a typical German World War II army button. So that's a great find, and look at the condition. That's unbelievable. It's just, it's not corroded or anything like that. It's just in amazing condition. Absolutely nothing happened with it. That is crazy. Right next to it just had another signal, and this is what I got. Looks like a rock. It's very light. It's actually a coal. They give a great signal. This is definitely also from the Second World War for the stoves and to heat up the bunkers. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting find. We're in a different forest today, and you still know the 2 German license plates that I found. We brought them to the police and they came back stolen. And just like I told you, we're in a different forest today, and look at that. You gotta be kidding me. That's another license plate. Oh, this is crazy. This is a Dutch one and it's folded, and this is definitely not okay. 2 license plates and I'm covering them up. But right here I found it. It's an Opel Corsa. They probably stole these, used them on another car, took some gasoline and didn't pay, and then threw them away. More stolen stuff, but yeah, we're here to search for World War II stuff, so let's start detecting. All right, so I just had a very good signal right next to an old tree, and still not sure what it is. It looks a little bit like a shovel, but I'm not sure. It could be everything. Well, it's very thin, so maybe it's a shovel. There's a very big German trench right over there. So if it's a shovel, it's probably gonna be from the Germans. But yeah, let's see what it is. All right guys, so it's loose, as you can see. Let's turn it around. That's definitely a World War II shovel. Wow, that is cool. Yep, this was definitely used to make the trenches here. There are a lot of German trenches right over there, so yep, definitely makes sense. That is awesome. Just look at this. That is very cool. And a lot of German soldiers lost their lives here. All right guys, just found this, and look at this. That right there really looks like a shrapnel hole to me. It's pretty thick steel. Really looks like war damage. So maybe this was just standing here and a grenade exploded and something bad happened to it, I don't know. This was also in the same hole, very old bottle. So I would say that, yeah, this one was hit by a piece of shrapnel. You gotta be kidding me. If that's another... Oh no. Yep. You gotta be kidding me, guys. That's another license plate. That is crazy. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's a German license plate. Aachen 041 secret, and then the date right there. That's crazy. Alright, so we just made our way through a million plants, but just found a bullet right here, an exploded bullet, so that's a good sign. So we just found some more bullets right there. Just got another one, and right over there you can see the German trench. So I just found some more bullets right over there, and apart from a US time fuse. And right now I actually just found a musket ball. This probably looks like nothing on the camera, but it's actually a 45 bullet, so probably fired by the Thompson or maybe the Colt 45. Alright, so the Germans were retreating to this side of the forest, and I just found shell casing. And it's actually a Belgian shell casing, so I'm 100% sure this one was fired by a German soldier, probably captured rifle, FN, which is Fabrique Nationale, and 39, which is 1939. Right over here is where I found a piece of a exploded German mess tin. Interesting, but there's so much trash here, so it's very hard to find good stuff. But let's carry on. Right there is where I just found the shell casing. Then I had a great signal right here. And it really looked like a rifle, but it's not. It's just some kind of iron pin. I don't know, probably from the same time frame, but nothing interesting. And right here I had another signal. And look at this. That right there is a live round, US World War II, 30-06. And as you can see, it's in insane condition. Just look at this. I cleaned it a little. Right there, we can see the head stamp, RA, Remington Arms, 1942. So yeah, like I told you before, there's a lot of trash here. But yeah, you just have to find the good stuff between the trash. Alright guys, I just found something very, very cool and scary and sad at the same time. I just told you about the exploded piece of the German Messing that I found right there. That was actually years ago when I found that. And look what I just found. This is a German equipment hook. This is from a field bottle, and just look at that. It's aluminum and it's completely exploded. And I'm gonna tell you something very crazy. Strange stuff was happening in this area. This is a road that goes through the forest, and my brother saw strange things going from one side of the forest to the other side, and I'm not kidding guys, I'm telling the truth. We also saw a light in the forest while there are no buildings or anything in this area. We saw it and it disappeared when we came closer, and it happened a few times. Just crazy stuff happened here. So one day we went to this spot exactly right here. So we burned a candle and we said, for all the soldiers who died here, may they rest in peace. And after that, it stopped. So I'm not kidding, I'm really telling the truth. And I know a lot of people will understand me. But yeah, this is a crazy find. This is very cool. And yeah, I'm pretty sure a German soldier exploded right here somewhere. This is absolutely insane. Look what catch my eye. Oh my god. That's another license plate. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. That is crazy. Oh, that's so strange. 53FF and some more letters right there. Was a Audi. That's strange. Shoe from a child. And I just found a shell casing, a 7.65. Just had a signal right here. Just found this aluminum sort of tube and this nice old Exoda bottle. This came out of it, and that stinks. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep this one. It's a nice find. And I just had a great signal, and look at that right there, guys. That's a coin, and it's a Dutch coin, and I can already see that it's post-war, but maybe it's silver. It is. Yep, this is silver, guys. 1958. That is very, very nice. Look at that. Kingdom of the Netherlands. That's awesome. We can hear it's silver. Yep. Very high tone. A nice silver coin. The next find is going to be a part from an old lock. Looks pretty old. Alright, so I'm not sure what this is. I don't know. Like I told you guys before, it's so hard to find good stuff here because there's so much trash. Unbelievable. So many soda cans and stuff like that. But right now, I just had a very good signal, a small signal. And it's a coin, and it's actually a World War II coin. It's pretty hard to see on the camera, but it's a Dutch wartime coin. So that's awesome. And the next find is actually going to be a life round, 7.65, and it's FN. It's in great condition. And that's another shovel. Well, probably from the same time frame. Alright, here are some of the finds after cleaning. We have a lot of pieces of shrapnel, as you can see, small pieces, big pieces. This is pretty cool. Front from a big artillery shell. This from an exploded bunker, from a time fuse. And this is very interesting. I'm pretty sure this is a piece of armor. As you can see, it's very thick. So that's pretty interesting. And I also found this pretty close to it. Very thick pieces of glass. So I was thinking about maybe from an armored vehicle or a bunker, I don't know. It's very thick glass. This is also a pretty cool piece. You see this right here and all these small pieces. It's supposed to be right there. So that's pretty cool. You can still see it. Right here we have the part from the exploded air vent. You can still see remains of the original yellow paint. Fused from a US artillery shell. More artillery stuff. The 5 German life rounds without powder and without bullets. I'm pretty sure they were practice rounds with wooden tips. Of course, the shovel found next to the trench. Really cool. Still have to clean some more, but it's in pretty good condition. It's broken right there. So that's a very cool find. Got these old bottles. Very old horseshoe, some musket balls, a very old nail. You can see right there the way it's made. This buckle and this. This from an old lock, some post-war shell casings. This is actually a post-war 303. I think this is also from a lock. Unknown stuff, unknown stuff, unknown stuff. Really looks like a bottom of shell casing, but I don't know. Post-war coins in very bad condition. 22 shell casing, some kind of tube, and a very small tube. 2 old buttons, nothing on it. Still don't know what this is. Very strange item. Old horse buckle. This strange item, I don't know. Looks very old. Looks like they are twigs or something, maybe from some kind of pretty thingy, I don't know. Buckle with still the piece of a leather strap. Some exploded bullets. Some more bullets right here. Found quite a few of them. Some of them are in really good condition. Here's some small bullets, very bad condition. M1 carbine bullets, 9mm, 45. 2 French level shell casings. This one is actually from World War I. Right there on the right, you can see the date 1916. So that's very cool. And here we have the pre-World War I shell casings. So they're actually 8mm Mauser shell casings. This right here is a German World War II Mauser shell casing, and you can see that they're exactly the same. So these were made before World War I, and they're still in awesome condition. All different hat stamps. And if you're interested in researching hat stamps, there's a link in the description to a site where you can search hat stamps from shell casings. So this is a World War II shell casing, 1937. Great condition. We have a US 30-06 TW 1943. You got the Belgian shell casing, FN, and Dutch. Here we got 2 7.65. 8 M1 carbine shell casings. Dutch World War II coin in very bad condition. 2 silver coins. This one, 1958, great condition. And of course a small one, 10 cents, 1938. German button, yeah, in great condition. Just look at that, that's amazing. And of course, the hook from the German field bottle. It's in fantastic condition. It even has remains of paint right there. That's not oxidated, that's actually paint. The condition is just crazy. Right there you can see the damage. Probably from a grenade or something. It was a successful hunt for sure, and I just can't wait to go out there again. See you next time.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, please leave a like and a comment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and subscribe if you want to see more metal detecting videos. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.